Hey gamers, good morning and I hope you're doing great. Welcome to Xbox Beyond the Box. I'm your host, Dragon Dust. Gamers, I want to thank you for all the love and support that we've been getting here on the channel. Granted that, we are a small channel and we're growing, but we are working hard and we're grateful for everybody who supports us. Every like, every subscription that we get, we're always so grateful for it. Now, if you're new here, hit that like button, and while you're at it, hit that subscribe button. That would be great. So gamers, what are we doing today? Well, we're answering the question of, is Microsoft afraid of in-house exclusives? And basically what I'm trying to figure out here is I saw a lot from my wife on social media, because she does all the Twitter and stuff, and she told me, she says, everybody seems to be talking about this Mechasalt game. Now, for those of you who don't know, my wife is relatively new to the Xbox land. She doesn't really game as much as I do. I do all the gaming. I keep track of all that information. But she had never played the original Xbox, and she was referring to a game that came out then, and it was Mechasalt 1 and 2, and I showed her video on YouTube of this amazing mech game, and what she didn't understand was, why hasn't Microsoft capitalized on this? And I know everybody's going to be saying, well, Microsoft has exclusives. Yeah, I can name them too. Recore, let's see here, Sunset Overdrive, Halo, Gears of War, and Cuphead. But most of these are third-party deals. I think Gears of War and Halo actually, are from Microsoft's studio area. But let's face it, ladies and gentlemen, Microsoft is one of the most powerful companies as far as computers in the world. We're not talking about in the nation, we're not talking about in another country, we're talking the world, possibly the galaxy. So the question is, why isn't Microsoft committing themselves to building their own exclusives? I mean, I know it's good to spread the wealth to third parties, I really do, because a lot of third-party games are going to have great ideas. But while they're putting out these great ideas, Microsoft, with all its budget, and Phil Spencer can lobby for a little bit more, needs to sit down and say, hey, we can build our own exclusive titles. And one of the ones that they need to start with is one that they actually own, something that they have in their back pocket right now that could deliver a one hell of a punch to the industry. And we're referring to Mechasalt. And for those of you who don't know, look that up on YouTube. It was a great game. I wish it would go backwards compatible. I would love to play it again. But Microsoft, for whatever reason, has forgotten this great IP. They've left it somewhere on the shelf or down in their basement, or hell, at their mother-in-law's. I'm not for sure where. But for those of us who are fans of the Xbox brand, and I am. I try to stay out of the console wars, but I am a fan of Xbox, mostly because I get a lot of free stuff out of it. But we played the Mechasalt back in the day, and now we're wondering, why Microsoft? Why haven't you committed to giving us the exclusives? I mean, there's plenty of open markets. I mean, hell, does a wrestling game need to have WWE on it to be a wrestling game? I mean, does a flight sim need to have the words Ace Combat on it somewhere to be a flight sim game? Microsoft is missing golden opportunities here. They seem to be, have their heads up, JD Phoenix's ass on Gears of War, and their head all the way up to Master Chief's shoulders on Halo. Right now, Microsoft, you are on the verge of, greatness, but you seem to be overlooking certain aspects. You're basically going console. The games matter too. And I know somebody's yelling, well, they've got Crackdown. So what? That's one. We need more. If you're going to sell a console can be great, but it needs to be as great as its game lineup. And going down the lineup and going, okay, Dragon Age, well, that's on PlayStation. Let's see here, Call of Duty, PlayStation 2. Let's see here, what else? Oh, Madden, it's on PlayStation. FIFA on PlayStation. What else? Titanfall, PlayStation. Anything else? Oh yeah, there's just tons of stuff that's also on PlayStation. If you don't deliver exclusives, hardcore exclusives, RPGs that are going to make fans say, hey, we want to buy that console, because really what it boils down to is not the consoles, it's the games, people. And I mean, you've got to deliver exclusive, hard-hitting, AAA, knock their socks off, beat them down with it, exclusive AAA games. Yeah, I know, I get a little bit passionate, a little bit over-emotional, bit of a drama queen. But nonetheless, what it comes down to, is when you look at the lineup and there's so much of your stuff that's on another console, people are going to say, well, not PlayStation. I mean, it's got everything else that I want there too. Plus, Sony's carrying Spider-Man of all things. I want that game so bad, and yet it's on PlayStation, and my wife won't let me have it. So with that being said, gamers, tell me what you think. Does Microsoft need more exclusives? Do they need to capitalize on MechAssault and other games that are just sitting out there waiting to be explored? Tell me what you think in the comments below. I'd really appreciate that. Hey gamers, most of all, I want to say, I want to wish you all happy gaming. Wish you stay awesome out there. This has been Xbox Beyond the Box. I've been your host, Dragon Dust, and we've been talking about Microsoft's fear of in-house exclusives. Man, I can't hardly talk. I'm so just pumped up over the subject. But nonetheless, this is what we've been discussing. Microsoft's fear of in-house exclusives. Tell me what you think, gamers. Stay awesome out there. I'm out of here. Sorry about the stuttering. Bye-bye.